The year was 1972. The world was changing, and changing fast. New music, new styles, even a new way to make 1 and 1 equal 2. That's right. 35 years ago, a group of HP engineers went to work on a miracle. The HP-35. This incredible little machine redefined innovation and forever changed the lives of millions around the world. And it all started with a shirt pocket.
The original HP-35 in 1972 was really an iconic product in terms of user-centered design, in terms of usability. The attention to detail that went into the product was really amazing. HP really understood their audience of technical users, and they built features in that user would really appreciate. So the product is easy to hold in the hand, it sits on the desk nicely, it has a little tilt so it's easy to see the screen, and the button feel is of real quality. You can press those buttons a million times and they still work great.
As time moved on, HP led the way in calculator innovation with groundbreaking models like the HP-35, the world's first programmable scientific calculator, the HP-41C, the first handheld calculator in space, the legendary HP-12C, the hottest commodity on Wall Street, and the class favorite HP-40G. HP started a phenomenon.
The HP-65 was a knockout calculator. No one had ever seen a programmable scientific calculator before. You could take this little pocket device and do basically anything that a mainframe computer could do, but it was yours. You could carry it with you, you could put it in your pocket, you could take it wherever you needed to get the job done.
It was the first personal computer. You could program it to write equations, you could store numbers on it, and if you were clever enough, you could actually even store messages on it. You couldn't ever do that with a slide rule.
The HP-12C has dominated the market for so long because they got it right the first time.
It's over 25 years old, and what consumer products, electronic or otherwise, can you think of that's lasted 25 years without going through a single change?
RPN, the method that HP uses to use as an operating system for their calculator, it becomes very efficient. It's different than any other calculator I've used, and once you start using an HP-12C, it becomes ingrained in you and it allows you to perform many sophisticated functions with less keystrokes.
The choice of RPN and business calculators was an interesting choice, somewhat controversial because it was thought that business people couldn't understand it. It was a scientific sort of nerdy thing.
When the HP-41C came out, NASA needed something that was going to be a backup to their computer system, as well as to have a handy computing device available on their shuttle missions.
The HP-41C was considered flight critical by NASA. In order to land the shuttle, the astronauts first had to compute their center of gravity and determine how much fuel to burn out of each tank in order to balance the shuttle for landing. The HP-41C allowed them to calculate this without contacting the ground.
The HP-38, 39, and 40 are distinguished as the first that were started from scratch as being about education. And the primary thing was that they were designed with the advice of teachers and with the input of publishers and the input of other educators, math educators, which hadn't been very much the case before that.
Yes, HP calculators have accomplished some amazing things, but we wouldn't be celebrating 35 years of their success if it wasn't for the family of HP calculator users around the world. Millions strong, this family is a passionate one. Users truly are the heart of every HP calculator.
HP users tend to be very loyal to HP because HP was very loyal to its users.
I get a lot of email from calculator collectors. I would say about 150 emails a month. In 1981, I purchased an HP-12C Hewlett-Packard calculator. Only recently did I have to replace this 20-year-old calculator with a new HP-12C. I thought you might like to hear a testimonial like this about the incredible performance of one of your company's products. As a businessman myself, I realize much of the news we receive every day is not in the realm of a thank you or good job. Well done by HP. Sincerely, Frank Dowd IV, Chairman and CEO, Charlotte Pipe and Foundry. My favorite story, of course, is the hippopotamus story. Everybody loves that story. A person working in a zoo used his HP calculator to compute the proper food mix for the hippopotamus. While in the hippopotamus cage, he was shoveling the food and his calculator fell out of his pocket. Before he could retrieve it, the calculator had been consumed. There was a theory that it took about 41 to 43 days for food to work its way through the digestion process, but nothing definite. 42 days later, out popped the calculator. A few nicks and bruises, it was washed off, and it worked. I think they love HP calculators because they use them every day. They're such a personal thing, and because they work so well.
So what's next? Only time will tell. But you can be sure of this. The spirit that inspired those engineers in 1972 is alive and well today. HP remains committed to delivering calculators with more intelligent design and far greater power. The next generation of HP calculators is set to take us beyond the stars and beyond our imaginations. Who knew a shirt pocket could be so powerful?
In the future, HP calculators will contain all the great features that the customers appreciate today. That'll never go away. The tactile feedback, the solid quality of the build. But what we'll do is we'll continue to make it even more powerful, and we'll make it a lot easier to use.
HP calculators in one word: smart.
If I had to pick one word, I think I'd pick design.
Durability.
Reliable.
Easy. Innovative.
If HP can do this with just a small handheld device, imagine what HP can do as a great company to enhance the lives of people.